everyone, it's Lucian here again. And if you're wondering why I'm sitting in my toilet, well, that's because this is my latest makeover project. Now this is my master bathroom toilet. It's very small, but it's sufficient. Well, it's not only sufficient, it's got this really nice light quality to it. And lately, I've become obsessed with plants. So plants and this very light quality space, I just had to do something to it right. As such, I've decided to do a minor makeover to this space to accommodate some plants in it and make it my very own Looservatory. Here is a picture of how it looked before. And this is the after. For this project, I did not do anything major. The only thing I ripped out is this misplaced kitchen cabinet which we got from IKEA 15 years ago. I took down the cabinet and pulled it apart so that I can reuse the wood as open shelves for storage and to display some plants. I discovered that the base and the top pieces of the cabinet were made from 5 strips of pine wood laminated together. To get the shelves I wanted, I simply had to hammer 2 of the 5 strips off. Just like that. I marked the spacing for the brackets and then painted a few coats of varnish over the wood for waterproofing. While waiting for the wood to dry, I proceeded to paint the toilet walls in a light oyster grey. After the varnish has dried, I screwed on the L brackets. With hindsight, I should have bought longer brackets. And then it was time to mark the walls, also making sure that there were no hidden pipes or wires behind. I used the tile bit so that I won't crack the edges of the tiles. As the wall was concrete, I had to switch to the hammer action on the drill as I drilled further into the wall. After the holes were made, I inserted the wall plugs. And then proceeded to screw on the shelves. And just like that, the shelves were done. After finishing the shelves, I wanted to make something different for the opposite wall. I took one of the cabinet doors and removed the hardware. I had some empty mason jars which I had collected through time. I thought it would be cool if I can come up with a simple mason jar terrarium for the other wall. I made holes and inserted wall plugs to act as a kind of latch for my jars to rest on. And then I strapped on each jar firmly with metal straps and screws. And voila, I have my mason jar terrarium. I removed the jars and screwed the base onto the wall. And then I made the terrariums. The first layer of grit is to act as drainage. And then I added some soil and inserted the tiniest plants I can find from my balcony. I put the jars back into their respective places and hope my little plants will be happy in their glass houses. Only time can tell. Although I only did minor changes to this space, but it made such a lot of difference. And now I have my very own Looservatory. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next project.